Guys, so here I am in my 2020 Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid, and I just wanted to show you guys a really cool hack that I noticed. I'm sorry, I got my screen on my phone, so it's a little blurry. If you leave the climate control on and just leave the car parked, the car will charge itself. I guess it's kind of oxymoronic that it's burning gas to charge with electricity, but it is a really cool thing. Right now you see the engine is producing 7 kilowatts and the battery is charging at 6 kilowatts. Whenever you see the minus sign in front of the number on a Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid, that means it's charging. So the cool thing is I'm right now doing a delivery, and when I drove up, this was at 18 miles. 10 minutes later, it's at 23 miles. So apparently what you have to do is the car knows when you have the climate on. So what happens is, like if you have the air conditioner on, that climate number will spike up high, like 5, 6 kilowatts, 7 kilowatts even. I've seen like 8 kilowatts. And the engine wants to compensate for that because it doesn't want to bring down the battery. So what's supposed to happen is the engine kicks on and just offsets the power from the air conditioner to keep your battery at a certain charge state. But since technically an engine, and correct me if I'm wrong on this one, don't regular combustion engines usually use the radiator, the heat from the radiator and the coolant to heat the cabin when it's cold? It doesn't actually use the heating element. So I think that's what's going on. What's going on is that since the car's engine is running and the engine is warm, it's just simply using that heat, so it doesn't need to use any heating elements that use precious kilowatts from the battery. So by default, it just charges. Now I get it. Burning gas is the devil. I know it's supposed, the whole point of having an electric car is to not burn gas, but this is a really good way that it's recycling power and in a weird way saving you money. Actually, interestingly enough, it's actually ticked up to 24 miles now since I've been talking. Real quick, that's my driving range. If you can see right there, that's how many miles I've driven on battery, and that's how many miles I've driven on fuel. And so far, I've seen my average go up to 60 miles a gallon. Right now, it's 47 miles to the gallon, which interesting is that's bad for me. I've normally averaged between 50 and 55 miles to the gallon. And as you can see, I call these the candles. This is the driving history in the past 2 weeks. And as you can see, like this is I drive Uber part-time or Lyft part-time. And as you can see, I keep my candles in the green. So the green candles right here are the miles driven with purely electric range, and the blue candles are what's driven with gas range, with regular combustion. And as you can see, I drive primarily on electric. I've seen records in the forums where people getting these things as high as 80 to 107 miles to the gallon. So yeah, the Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid is one of the most clever cars that I gotta go. How that tire's up. That I've ever driven, just for this reason. It's gonna tick over to 25. I'm gonna wait for that. But listen, stay tuned for a full review, a full 6 month review. I've been waiting. November will be 6 months when I've officially had this car, so I'm waiting for that. I will do a full comprehensive review on this car after 6 months of beat down, lift, roadie, shuttling people back and forth from mid-state PA to the airport. And God knows what else I'd put on this car. Just to give you an idea, I put 20,000 miles on this car in 6 months. So, I will let you know what broke, because yes, something did broke and there was a very expensive repair. Thank you God for a warranty. Get a warranty, bumper to bumper, bumper to bumper, bumper to bumper. Get a warranty. And so I'll get into all that, and I'll tell you right now, just to save you the time, listen, the claims are true. They tell you that people don't have to fill this car up for, weeks at a time. That is very true. If you drive this correctly, I had the 2017 Dodge Grand Caravan, and I was spending about $600 to $700 a month on fuel alone. So this one, I'm spending closer to $100 a month, $100 to $150 a month, because I only fill up maybe once every 2 weeks. and that fill up cost is about $67 or something like that. Anyway, that's all coming. Thanks for listening to me. I've been Patrick Houston of Houston's Hustle Hobbies, where I tell you how to get the most out of the things that you buy. And as always, live high, live mighty, live righteously. Take it easy.